Okay. And I think we're live. So, alright, bear with me as I post up to social medias and all of that gravy, baby. All of that gravy. And please bear with me today. Last night was a late night. Hanging out with my home boat. We have fun here. Yes, include the original post. And now for Twitter and Insters. Twitters and Insters. Oops, I guess I gotta bring it up on Facebook first so I can copy that shit. Copy that shit. Jesus, man, I am. Fuck, come on. God damn it, Steve. We copying it. There we go. I am definitely not with it this morning. Afternoon, whatever you want to call it. Oh shit, I had Twitter up right there. Clipboard. Oh shit. I said to copy. What the fuck happened there? God damn it, you son of a bitch, Humphreys. Copy text. Paste. There we go. Now for the Instas. Alright, we are on the Instas. We are on the Instas. Oh, what up, my dude? And thank you again, by the way, for the picture. Told you I was going to use it, man. That shit is dope. Yo, what up, Pharaohs? In the hoose. How you like the new logo? That shit is dope. That shit is fucking dope. I might turn around and use that one for the House of Perv channel. When we get that fully started too, just use the same logo. I don't know. I might come up with something different for the House of Perv, but I don't know, because the House of Perv probably won't get a whole lot of uploads, but it'll get some. I've been thinking about actually just scrapping that and just posting clips for all of that stuff on this channel, and then, you know, making full downloads available through a home server, which I'm going to get to. We're going to talk about more here in a few minutes, but yeah, I like it. I like it. It's gravy, baby, and stuff. It's gravy and stuff. It's gravy and stuffings, muffin. So before we get started, I just want to say that a little bit about last week. I'm sorry, I kind of geeked out there toward the end of the stream and had to like just tap out, and I know it probably seemed a little bit awkward. I apologize for that. It's, you know, nothing personal against anybody or anything. It's an anxiety thing, you know. Sometimes when I smoke, my social anxiety increases, even though my inner anxiety is relieved. Sometimes my social anxiety, you know, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. I'm sorry, baby. It'll probably happen again at some point. So just, you know, to be aware, FYI, and all of that shit. But yeah, I do got a couple things already filmed to be edited here soon, and I'm gonna film a couple more things. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at my thing right now. Not that. Shut up. Not that thing. My screen over here. So I'm try to fill up my SSD of with recordings, and then start editing. Yeah, right. Me too. Obviously. Yo, that blunt had me like, the true story, I didn't even bother taking a dab at all that day after the stream because I was like, man, I smoked that blunt and I was just, I was blunted. I was blunted the whole fucking day. Like, I don't think I even took another bong hit until sometime that night. I mean, I was just fucking blunted. But, yeah, so, well, first I'll talk about, before I talk about what I've already done, I, I'm debating right now because I just got a flash drive to install TrueNAS onto this old computer over here to set up a home server as I'm, trying to plan out a way to, make it so I could upload just clips onto YouTube for House of Perv videos and then make the full-length videos downloadable from my server. So I got this to install TrueNAS onto the old computer, but I'm actually thinking now that I might just wait till next month and try to bite the bullet and buy a, what's it called, the Western, those Western Digital MyCloud things. I might just go ahead and buy one of those, say fuck it, and do it that way because that looks a lot more simple. I've been watching videos on installing TrueNAS and all of that shit, and I am confused. That shit is confusing. Confucius say it is Confucian. Confucius say it is Confucian. So, alright, before we start talking about what we've already shot and what we're gonna shoot, let's shoot out from this bong, man. Fuck. That is dope, though. My favorite bong is a green bong, go figure, but that shit looks dope, though. Easily amused. Belated cheers. Oh, belated cheers. Oh, shit. Oh. First bong tits of the day. Give me a second now. Oh. I'll have another one of those here in a minute. Oh, my home boat had some, something fucking blueberry shit over here last night. And, like we sat up and watching football with him and shit. And, he had some shit tastes like fucking blueberry muffins, man. That shit was wild. It was good. My shit don't taste nearly that good, but it'll fuck you up. It'll fuck you up. Right? I wish it could look like this in real life without the chroma key. Matter of fact, I'll just take the chroma key off real quick, just because why not? Oh shit! I guess that don't really help if I don't switch over here, But then when I cut the green screen back on. I like it a lot, Jenny. I like it a lot. Cheers. Oh. Oh, shit. Holy fuck. Holy fucking fuck balls. Oh, my oh. I'm gonna help my lungs recover by lighting a cigarette. Ain't that some smart shit? I'm sitting here trying to drool on myself. Where'd you go, little dude? Oh, it's as soon as we start to go live and he dips out. I'll see you later, little jerk. Yeah, it actually is. I thought that I was not gonna like this bong at all. When Elevated Stashing had this as the bong, and I thought a 3D printed bong, you know, I mean, but obviously with Elevated Stash, I'm gonna give it a chance because every time I got a piece from them that I didn't think I was gonna like, I ended up loving it. And so, you know, I was like, all right, well, let's give it a chance. And yeah, I use this thing every day. This is my everyday go-to bong because it's the plastic doesn't taste nearly as bad or feel nearly as bad against your mouth as like silicone pieces do. And you know, you use a glass bowl head. It's got a glass down stem. It's just the body and the tubing and everything is 3D printed plastic. And you drop it on the floor, it's fucking fine other than the spilled bong water. And yeah, it's gravy, baby. And the you know, and the big handle on it. For a long time, you know, I kept holding it like this because I'm not used to having a bong. I wasn't used to having a bong with a handle on it, you know, but now I've been using a lot more since I got used to it, and it's gravy. It's definitely gravy. So all right, so I filmed some golf. I played some golf and coffee cough. If you like watching people play golf and be really terrible at it, then this video is for you. This video is for you. I mean, they make it pretty easy in that game to like drive the ball down the yard or the green, whatever. You know, but when it comes to putting, you know, I mean, it's easy enough set up to putt. It's just that, you know, with my hands the way they are, I'm terrible. It was terrible. Yeah, it really is, man. I can't say enough good things about this fucking bong. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it almost as much as I love my Barb back here. Hey, Barb. How you doing, baby? I got her out of the upside down. Now she's mine. But, so yeah, so I filmed that Golf Plus for the Quest 2. Had a blast doing it. I did only do like 9 holes on it plus the training. But, you know, I had a blast doing it even though I sucked at the putting stuff. But it was really cool because, like, when you're driving the ball, when you're hitting the balls with when you're hitting your balls with your big stick, you know, you only use one controller and you can totally do it, you know, like traditional style that, you know, makes you feel like you're playing real golf. But you can also, like, pretty much hit it any way you want. You'll see that in the video because I was doing that shit a lot. I was getting ready to try to do a trick shot, like, through my legs, and then I realized I will die. I will fall over and die trying to do that trick shot. But I did do a lot of, like, look the other way and just whoop, pa, 400 yards and running. That NWA shit. Right? Yeah. I honestly, I don't know if I could find shrooms around here if I looked. I might. I don't know. I was just talking to my homeboat about that. Well, not shrooms, but, you know, yesterday about like, I realized it's been like I don't know exactly how long, but well over 20 years since I've taken acid or anything. As a matter of fact, the last time I tripped was probably a what do you call it, a DM trip, the robo trip thing. And that was probably a little bit more than 20 years ago. Uh, it's like, whoa, that shit is crazy because, I did a lot of fucking drugs in my younger years. And, like, I don't even consider myself to use drugs now other than like medication. And cannabis is a medication. I don't really like the word drug for weed anyway because it's to me the word drug implies the potential for like overdoses and harm kind of stuff. And like obviously you don't get that with weed. And that's one of the things I love about it. But yeah, so the golf video is coming. And I also, well, if I can set it back up again, I also got this thing. And no, Raymond, before you ask, this is not a fuck toy. Yeah, well, we talked about that too. About how. Oh, sorry, I missed the first comment. We were talking about that yesterday too. About how, most of my friends were trying to treat. Whoa, damn, Barb, slipping. We're trying to treat acid back in the day like a party drug. And for me, it was never a party drug because I get deep as fuck when I start tripping. I will figure out all of the world's problems and the solutions when I'm tripping. That kind of, I call it the post-peak revelation section of the acid trip. But that's how it always was for me. Tripping was always more of a spiritual thing about the communion of tripping. And I always wanted to try to limited it to 4 times a year for the 2 equinoxes and the solstices, and just go on the most powerful days of the year. But, everybody I hung out with, wanted to party and do it. It was like, That being said, I do enjoy my new sex toy here. It's actually a a camera gimbal / selfie stick for smartphones. And it was like, I never had a gimbal before, but I always wanted one, and I needed a selfie stick. So this was like $40, and it was an opportunity I could not pass up. I'm not gonna give a full demo on it here on the live stream, but it's pretty cool. It's only a 2-axis. It doesn't have like the tilt function, but it does have the pan function. And you basically you put your smartphone in there, or your dumb phone. Well, I guess if your dumb phone probably wouldn't have a camera, but whatever. And then you connect it with their app, and there are some pros and cons to it, and I talk about that in the video, obviously. But yeah, it's nice. It will, you can click the button and make it go from portrait to landscape and back, and it will. You can set it up to follow you. So like as you turn it, it kind of like turns itself and tries to keep it steady. As a matter of fact, if you saw the short I uploaded on here yesterday, I was using this. And that was also one of my purposes behind wanting a selfie stick, because I needed some, I needed some isolation, because every time I tried to film with my phone, holding it in my hand, the microphone picks up that handling noise of my hand holding the phone. And, my hands are so shaky, nervous, whatever you want to call it, from because of the brain injury, that it's terrible. So selfie sticks work great for isolating those vibrations for two reasons. One, because dun, 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 it it gets your phone out of your hand and away from your hand, but also selfie sticks are always going to have like little bits of plastic and then rubber to protect your phone, but rubber will also happen to stop those vibrations from reaching your phone, which means less handling noise. So yeah, it was a no-brainer for me at $40, and like I said, there are some pros and cons with it, but for $40, it's pretty fucking great for $40, and it's lightweight and everything, and the design, being a selfie stick / gimbal in one, is a pretty good bonus on top of that. So yeah, I will warn you ahead of time that I tried to cast my phone to the switcher. Well, I mean, I did cast my phone from the switcher to show you me working this all in app and everything, and during the video, and it sucked. The casting quality just sucked ass. It was, I'm really disappointed in the casting quality to the Shield, but I won't rant about that right now. Maybe later on, but yeah. But I also did I did two tests. I ran or walked around the apartment. One, recording it just straight into the switcher by casting it with the terrible video quality, and then to show that it looks way different on the phone and 100 times better, I also recorded it, I did the same thing again, walking around the apartment, and recorded it directly on the phone. So I'm going to insert that into the video once I actually edit it. But it also came with, what I do with the case? And it came with the little case and a little tripod that goes with it too. So it's, was a great $40 pickup, man. All day long. That's a $40 bill all day long, baby. Oh shit, man. Fuck. Bear with me for a second. I'm about to lose a dab. Careful. Fuck, I already got hair on it. Fuck. Careful. Oh shit. This dab has got little tiny hairs all over it now. Fuck. Fuck, man. Well, I guess you can't really see it, but let me try this. See if you can see it on there. A little tiny dab. Oh shit. I am not wasting a dab, no matter how low it is. But alright, where was I? I know I'm somewhere. But yeah, so I was gonna film today after the live stream, but I'm actually gonna wait until tomorrow. So I'm gonna film I'm gonna try out the the Helium app, HEAL Helium. It's like a meditation app on the Quest. But I have a feeling that that's going to be a really short one, because it's just like a demo kind of a thing, or it's like they've got one experience or one meditation, whatever, on it, I think. And then, like, if you want more, you have to buy them. And I'm not going to buy them probably. So, right. I'm going to figure, I might take a sanitary wipe over it and let it dry. Do something like that because, yeah, I don't want no little hairballs. But what I'm thinking I might end up doing if I'm right and it end up the helium thing end up being really short because you also sent me that playlist, the videos that I still haven't gotten to. So what I'm thinking is if the helium thing is really short, that I can immediately after go through and start watching some of those videos in the playlist and, just kind of whoosh that all up into like one video. And if I've got enough room left on the SSD Tuesday, then I might go ahead and film another Stoney Shaman's Corner, but I don't know because I've got about 2 hours and 40 minutes worth of time left on the SSD to record now. And, I mean, I've done episodes of the Stoney Shaman's Corner that were longer than that after being edited. I was at the prison video that was like 3 hours long. So, Stoney Shaman's Corners can run long. Especially when I got, look, where did it go? I got one of these. I smoked one. I packed one of these with my homeboat yesterday when he came over here, and but I'm saving the other one for the Stoney Shaman's Corner. So after I do the helium and the playlist videos, I think what I'm gonna do is either Tuesday I'll start either film again, or Wednesday I'll start editing, and then Wednesday I'll start editing. And that'll probably get us to the live stream, though, now that I'm thinking about it. So, actually, what I might do is if I don't have enough room on the SSD to record the Stoney Shaman's Corner, I might just copy the second video, the selfie stick thing, onto the computer and then shoot the Stoney Shaman's Corner. I could work that out. So I'll probably do that tomorrow or Tuesday. Right? But oh shit. Yeah, so Thursday Wednesday is probably when I'll start editing. And so that's 3 videos, or, well, I guess it'll be 4 videos in the box. And then I'll just, start, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that would take us straight into the live stream next week. So, that might work perfect. As long as nothing happens during the week that I'd have to, or just decide to not edit that day, because that happens sometimes too, that I just don't feel like doing any work, and so I don't. But the truth behind film and gravy, sometimes I just don't feel like filming it, or editing it, but yeah, and I feel like it's been a while since the last Stoney Shaman's Corner, so I want to get one of those in again soon. And I thought about setting up another channel for the Stoney Shaman's Corner too, but I don't know, because I'm thinking of setting up all these channels. If I keep doing that, before I know it, I'm gonna have like 20 channels to keep up with, and I want to do a few different kinds of things, but I don't want to, that was one of the traps I was falling into before, where I was, having fun with it, but I was creating so much extra work by doing all of these little extra things like the photographs and the proxies I kind of have to doing the multicam thing, but like the pictures and the B-roll. Of course, I started doing the B-roll again for the VR videos anyway, but yeah. Four dot red. What is that? Uh, I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Uh, but yeah, I definitely want to do another Stoney Shaman's Corner soon though. And oh shit, where did my lighter run to? Fuck. Oh, there it is. I you know, but yeah, that's why I'm kind of still on the fence about the House of Perv channel, because you know, I mean, I know that I drove away a few people at least just with the video, those few perv videos I already did on this channel. And I mean, I understand it, but at the same time though, I did give like free warning at the very beginning of all of those videos, warning, adult, not safe for work, pervy stuff ahead, caution, caution. We're making a Fifi. We're making it out with Fifi today. So, if that's not your thing, turn back now. But obviously, though, if we do like the porn reactions and stuff like that, I don't really see how I could upload a clip to YouTube at all without doing some major work to it, But, even if I create a second YouTube channel, I'm not, I'd still have the same exact restrictions. So, fucking OnlyFans, man. I don't know what the fuck their problem is, but yeah, oh, I mean, I do get it, I mean, because there's things I've seen that offended me too, and I mean, we're all offended by something or another. Um, I would make an argument about, an argument that if you're never offended by anything, or you never have a well, if you never have a weak moment in your life, you're lying to yourself. But but if you don't feel things, then are you a sociopath? But at the same time, if you're not doing something that's an attack on somebody, if you're not doing something that's an attack on somebody, and when you're talking about sexual adult content, and you give that warning, that's the thing. Consent is important, whether it be actually participating in an activity or being exposed to an activity. Um, but I understand, and I'm okay that some people don't want to see it, but I gave the warnings. I gave the warnings. I did everything by the book. I booked that shit by the book. By the book, by the book. But and I think what some people's fear is that they saw me post those and automatically made an assumption that was going to be like the regular type of upload for this channel, and obviously it's not. I like to, even though we're getting stoned with everything that we've done on this channel, at least after decriminalization and the medical program went legal here, and we started smoking on the channel. Everything involves smoking on this channel, but I like to try to go around and do a little bit of a variety show, sort of a Stoney variety show. there's gonna be a shitload of VR stuff and maybe some regular gaming too coming on this channel. But you know, like I said before, I'm gonna try as best as I can to, you know, still throw the other stuff in between that, whether it be like the video of making the thumbnail and the Stoney Shaman's Corner, and come April and November, hopefully, you know, do a few boxes. You know, who knows? One day we might have another Stoney mail call. Get some more junk mail. I might. I mean, it's kind of hard to cancel me, though, without just straight up banning me. Because, you know, you can't take away my sponsors if I don't got no sponsors. You can't take away nothing from me because, you know, this ain't a job. This is a hobby. But I mean, again, you know, some of the stuff you know, I talk is adult stuff, but I'm not attacking nobody. So, I mean, I stand firmly against the bullying and shit like that online. And, you know, like Roseanne, you know. Well, what Roseanne did wasn't exactly bullying. I mean, it kind of was, but, you know, she said some dumb shit, and honestly, she got what she deserved. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I try to be. I'm awesomely tummy with a little bit less tummy. But, you know, it's tummy there nonetheless. Whoa. Oh, and that brings me to one of the games that I am fully intent on buying. Well, there's two games on Steam that I want to get and do for this channel. The first one is the new game, the one that just came out, at least for VR, is oh fuck, what was it called? The Shore, and it's supposed to be like a kind of like a Lovecraftian horror type of game. The guy on YouTube I said or I saw that talked about it said that it was to think The Lighthouse, you know, the movie The Lighthouse, but without like the mermaid stuff and the you know, like the little jack off scenes and stuff like that in the Lighthouse. That was a fun, crazy fucking movie, and I loved it. But at any rate, you know, so that one I might go ahead and buy that like within the week or something, because I really do want to get that game and play it. And the other one is called, I think it's Lust for Darkness. And that one is going to definitely be a House of Perv game. But I am sure that there's going to be plenty throughout the gameplay that will be safe for YouTube-ish. But that, you know, I could probably easily end up with a clip safe enough for YouTube, marked adult only, to upload a clip and then, you know, put a full version available on my server once I get my server established. But if I wait until next month to get the and set up a server, then I'm probably gonna also wait until next month to buy the game, because thank you. That's my General Hack Bar. General Hack Bar. I don't know why I'm standing up when I could just as easily cut to here. And General Hack Bar. General Hack Bar. Yeah, that is fucking dope. It's fucking trippy, man. Like, holy fucking fuck. meatballs, mama. That's gravy. Um, so yeah, no, I want to play the shore game so badly enough that one I'm probably gonna go ahead and buy. Well, I mean the Lust for Darkness I really want to play too, but the shore I'm probably gonna go ahead and buy because I want to do that. What's it? T for gods or T for the tummy god or whatever. I want to do that one too, but I might do the shore before I do that one just because the shore is something I really, 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 really want to check out. I want to check it out. uh, let's see. I'm not on Steam very much. Most of the stuff I play on Steam is like like NSFW type of games. But like the shore isn't available for the Quest 2, so you have to play it through AirPlay. Where is my? Oh, it's Timmy Turtle 78. So it's like basically the same as my. Damn it! Is that I think my Instagram? That's also Timmy Turtle 78. Oh shit! I done lost my TubeView page. There I am. There I am. I see me. But yeah, Timmy Turtle 78 on Steam. And I forget what my one on Oculus is. God damn it, Barb! Quit slipping on me. I can see up your slip, Barb. Shit. Oh shit! Now she's way too far over. I wish I could just, I don't know, like sew her into the chair so she's like permanent back there or something. Because every time I lean back and just kick back or whatever, like she pulls down with my shirt. Oh shit, that didn't sound right. Oh, I'm sorry, Pharaoh. I did not see your message there, back there. Yeah, my that might not show up on my thing, but fuck, where did I put it now? Oh, there it is. My transformer, my transformer here. Yo, I don't know, but that might not feel real good. That might not feel so good as as one of those. As a matter of fact, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that it would. See, that's how it's supposed to be stored with the inside like that, but What, what, the Transformer sex toy? I'm sorry. Is that what you meant? The selfie stick thing? Oh, I'm sorry. I missed your first comment. Duh. God, I'm out there, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The some of the best $300 I've spent. Well, actually, I spent more. I spent, I guess, around, well, because I bought the Quest 2 for $300, then I bought the Elite strap with battery for $130, and then I bought a new face cover thing for, I think it was like another $30. So I did spent yeah, I am certified certified crazy. But yeah, so I did spend more than the 300, but and I do not recommend the Elite strap from Oculus, but I do recommend the Quest 2. just the things to bear in mind is that, you do want, you got to replace that face cover that it comes with, even though it comes with the silicone. Um, I didn't get the rash like a lot of people were getting from it, but it was definitely eating at my face. If you go back and you watch that uh, first video, was it the day one? Well, day one and day two of me getting the Oculus and trying it out, and I took off the goggles and stuff, and it said, or if you look, you can actually see, all the red marks around here from the face mask. I had like an Quest 2 tattoo on my fucking face, and yeah, not comfortable, and it will steam your face. It will cook your face because there's no ventilation there either. So I went with the what was it, the Kiwi padded face cover that was like $30 or something, but it's well ventilated and it's nice and soft. It feels really, really nice. But as far, and you do want to, you would want to replace the strap too, because those elastic cloth straps, they're not so good. But there are much better, cheaper head straps available than the Oculus Elite strap. Yeah, I wish I had waited and got the Kiwi head strap. That one looks really, really good. And the main reason I got the Oculus one was because of the battery. And, but the battery doubles the life of, basically it doubles the life of the battery. And the one thing it has over like the VR power or whatever it's called battery is that you get an on-screen display of the extended battery. But the other one, VR power, whatever it's called, gives you like 8 additional hours to play. Yeah, that is not a problem, baby. That is not a problem. I can't say enough good things about it. They are selling the Quest 2s, from what I understand, at a loss. Not for the best of reasons, because what they're really doing is they're undercutting themselves to drive out the competition so that nobody else can afford to compete with them in the VR market. And, that sucks. But it's driving the innovation, so... Yo, what is up? Monkey trucks and Transformer sex toys. Not really a sex toy. Not a sex toy, but the one thing to keep in mind with VR is things like all VR is like things like motion sickness, because it's hard to go for super extended periods of time, because of, well, one, wearing the headset on your wearing the headset on your head, but also if you're prone to motion sickness, you'll probably have to limit that time a little bit. Yeah. Whatever that shit is, it's something. It's something to those DOS effects. It's something to them DOS effects. We want effects. Some DOS effects. We want effects. Bum stickity bum hun. I got the rum pum 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 pum. Oh, whatever Steve Miller said. Surprise. Cheers. Ooh. Ho ho. Making gravy, gravy. Oh, where you at, little gravy maker dude? Oh, where are you? Little Mr. P, where you be? I don't know why, like, it's like a basic instinct with Sharon Stone and shit. Like, I take a bong hit and immediately go to, like, light a cigarette without even thinking about it. And got a whole one that I'd pulled out a few minutes ago just sitting in the ashtray. I'm not stoned. God. I'm not stoned, no, I'm just stoned. But yeah, you know, I don't suffer too bad with the motion sickness. I mean, I can probably handle a little bit more of the motion than the average person, but for extended periods of time when you're doing you know, fast moving things, or you know, even the video experiences like riding in a boat down a river, in a boat on a river, something in marmalade or Marmaduke pies. Wow, wow. But you know, but then especially when you start doing like the roller coasters and stuff like that, you know, motion sickness can start to rack up. But that's one of the many really, really cool things about Epic Roller Coasters, because Epic Roller Coasters has a setup option when you first start the game to run through a series of tests, or whatever you want to call it, to basically adjust the game to your level of being able to deal with motion sickness. Like, you can just disable everything if you're fine with it, or you can do stuff like wearing a little helmet and then it gives you ticks and trips, tricks and tips about what to do if you start feeling motion sickness, and you know, looking in a different direction, focusing on a fixed point, you know, things like that. Yeah, the motion sickness in VR can be real. Not me. I don't really. Damn it. I don't really like when I start getting to the motion sickness. Another problem though that I've had is just overheating. Not the headset, but you know, me underneath of the headset, even with the well ventilated Kiwi mask, you know, when especially if I'm standing up doing a game experience, whatever, you know, oh my God, if I'm standing there, the motion sickness increases, and you know, I end up having to take a break or do something to keep myself from throwing up, and I'm just like standing there cooking. Whoa, shit. Yeah, yeah, I did too. As long as ain't it? As long as I do, you know, I mean, if I sat there and did like 12 roller coasters in a row or something, you know, then I'd probably have to take a break or something. But I can do 3, 4 roller coasters pretty easy without adjusting anything for motion sickness. So, you know, it's especially if I'm sitting down, the motion sickness thing isn't much of a factor for me. But when I'm standing up, it's really amplified more. But I think part of that is just because, you know, I'm not built for standing. Right? I I mean, never been what do you call it, like seasick or whatever, you know. I mean, out on a big lake or out on the ocean. Um, so I don't know. I think for me, it's like I start to overheat, and then that's when my motion sickness gets bad because like the heat is and I'm sweating. It's already making me nauseous to my stomach, and so you know, then I start feeling that motion sickness. Like, oh, I am oot. Oh shit! Is that dandruff? You son of a bitch, Humphreys. I'm gonna save up this dandruff and make a sketch with it. And make a dandruff painting. Yeah, it definitely is. But then again, I'm always right. I'm always right, baby. Not really, not really. But just to clarify, you know, I've been wrong probably a million times. Um, but I'm definitely right about that. And you know, I love going out on open water. If it's on a boat on a river with marmalade eyes and Marmaduke skies or whatever, Marmaduke pies, or out on the ocean, baby, that shit is gravy. They are sometimes. Well, they are jokes sometimes. uh, but yeah, uh, there's like so much I want to do. I might still go ahead and buy that Dash Dash World. I thought I wasn't going to be able to swing it this month, but if I'm waiting until next month to get the Lust for Darkness, then I might go ahead and get the Dash Dash World because I love me some like Mario Kart. Oh yeah, man. Fuck yeah. There was we went to was it I think it was Busch Gardens and was it Williamsburg, Virginia, something like that. Anyway, I went with a group and the thing I was most excited about was a little boat ride. It was just, you know, you sit in a covered boat and they take you down the river and back, and that's it. You know, but that's what I was most excited about. That's what I wanted to do. I guess that makes me a dork. Oh shit. Yeah. I am anxious to try that out. The thing that worries me is just because I don't have a very big play space. You know, like, I come back to this camera right here, you know, like you see it. This is it. Or I'm looking at the wrong camera. Hey, hey. You my camera. You know, but yeah, this is it. But I'm going to try it. I am going to try it. Hell yeah. Us dorks gotta stick together. Am I right? But not with super glue because, you know, that shit bonds instantly. And sometimes I gotta use the bathroom and I can't pee in front of people. But, yeah, so this is probably not. I probably don't have a good play space for Tea for God, but the you know, the good thing about it is being a freebie. Um, you know, I didn't have to pay nothing for it, so I can try it out. And if I break a shelf, then you know I'll just be like, all right, well, Pharaoh gets a bill. Pharaoh gets the bill. Not really. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Right? Hell, sometimes I have a hard time just with Mr. P watching me. And he loves to follow me in there and sit down there looking at me. I'm like, dude, look the other way or something. Shit. I can't go. Oh, what you know? Not a whole lot. Or I don't, but um Virginia is a really, really mixed bag. Um, it really is. The good things about Virginia is that Virginia is a beautiful place to live. From the beaches. Virginia Beach is beautiful too in its own city way, but yeah, they do that. But Virginia Beach is beautiful in its own city type of way. But the really beautiful beaches, in my personal opinion anyway, in Virginia is like Chincoteague and Assateague. Chincoteague and Assateague are great places to go if you enjoy the open scenery. And the good thing about it is that that's not a far throw from Ocean City in Maryland. So it's well, I mean, it is a far throw, but it's definitely closer than going to Virginia Beach from Chincoteague. Um, but and also there's some spots here, especially up on the mountains and like near me in what's it called, Natural Chimneys. It'd be some of the freshest, best tasting air you've ever been around. Those trees are just, they putting out that oxygen, baby. They is putting out that oxygen, clean oxygen. And it's hard to put into words, but it is really, really nice. That being said, for living in Virginia does not fit my personality personally, or my likes and interests and things like that, because this is that old stereotype around here about the old church folk community. For instance, in the city of Dayton, they're not allowed to sell out. Well, I guess Dayton is technically a town, but whatever, they're not allowed to sell alcohol. There was a witch store back in my hometown of Stanton back in the day that was open for, I don't know, like a few months or something, until people within city council and the chamber of commerce and places just did whatever they could to run that poor lady out of town. They Doug's Video used to get away with renting adult videos in Stanton because it was technically just outside of the city limits, but then they got together with Augusta County and forced Doug's Video to stop renting adult movies. And there was 2 adult stores here in Harrisonburg. The first one supposedly got caught with a whole bunch of drugs and shit. I don't know the full story on that, but that was it Pamela's Secret. And then there was another spot downtown called Hole in the Wall that was, the official story was that they were neglecting and ruining the building, and that the building was basically going to have to be condemned or whatever. And so they were being kicked out for that. Except there's one problem. Nobody else was removed from the building. No, none of the other stores, the people that lived in the apartments up there, it was never shut down for them to do any real work internally or anything. So, that story is highly sus. That story is highly sus. The crowd around here is very much largely that Murica you know, there's only two genders, um, type of conservative crowd, just really backward culture around here. I guess that's the better way of putting it, is just a really backward culture, not very progressive around here. So Virginia's a real mixed bag. The way I usually like to explain it is that um, Virginia is a great fucking place. Unfortunately, the people running it and most of the people living in it suck. And half of the culture sucks. um, but I mean, it's basically, this is the culture around here, or is the remnant culture of the old Confederacy, Ku Klux Klan people. As a matter of fact, my hometown of Stanton, just when I was growing up, the Klan used to have marches through the city. And, city council, everybody at that time, I know, how a lot of people in at least in the Chamber of Commerce and the city council felt about that kind of stuff, because my mom happened to work at the Chamber of Commerce. She was the assistant director at the Chamber of Commerce. And, you know, the racism, the xenophobia, the homophobia, all of that shit was real, is real. Um, you know, it took them, what was it, 20 years of petitions to get a little skate park put in at Gypsy Hill Park. It took them about 20 years before they could get anything, well, we'll just say when my mom was working there, they would have never allowed the Harry Potter convention that they had a few years ago, much less a pride parade. But Stanton does have some of that stuff now, so it has progressed a little bit. But it's, it's still got a very long way to go here. I guess what I'm trying to say is that, this area, especially in the valley, is not very progressive friendly. But the nature here is good. The nature here is gravy, baby. And yeah. And there's some places around here that make some mighty fine gravy. There's some places around here that make some some mighty fine gravy. Unfortunately, Panos closed down, man. I missed that place. They used to have the three. Excuse me for a second. Oh, that felt weird. That like hit my tooth and like up to the back of my lip and was just like, ugh, ugh, ugh. Oh yeah, it's it is. I haven't seen Oklahoma. That the furthest west I've been is Alabama, which obviously that's not very far west, but uh, it's yeah, it's just beautiful. I mean, the best places to go is just right outside of the valley here, in my personal opinion, anyway. Is up on the Blue Ridge Parkway and the Skyline Drive. The Blue Ridge Parkway is free, but the Skyline Drive you do have to pay a toll, or you can buy season passes, which is what my parents used to do when I was a kid. They'd buy season passes, but and they I don't know if they still do this stuff or not, but they used to put on activities like during the summer and stuff. They would have little guided tours through this like little village that shows how people used to live, like, was it 300 years ago or whatever in the United States, or I guess 200 years ago, whatever. and drinking water or getting your water from the spring and all of that. And we took tours of that when I was a kid through the schools. uh yeah, Oklahoma is in my house somehow. Oklahoma is in Virginia. uh But yeah, the Blue Ridge Parkway and the Skyline Drive are both awesome. The Skyline Drive has better trails and like lookouts and stuff like that. And there's some stores and restaurants, or there's a couple restaurants I think up there. I'm not sure if the restaurant I'm thinking about is on the drive or the parkway, but it's really, really good. They got some really good food, and they got all the camping supplies and stuff you need. Um, it's fucking great. When I was a kid, I think I talked about this, was it last week or something, or maybe the week before that, but when I was a kid, we used to have family picnics and go up on the Skyline Drive. And it would be my parents, my sister, my brother. We would go get a bucket of chicken from KFC and some sides and shit, and go up on the mountain and have a picnic. And those were some of my favorite childhood memories, for real. As a matter of fact, I've been places like outside of the valley here, especially when I was younger, and like you kind of like look into the distance, and you don't see any mountains at all, just like buildings or a straight line or whatever, and you're like, where the fuck are your mountains? Where is your mountains at? Did you blow up your mountains? Because that's kind of rude. Stop fracking now, But I love it. The mountain I hate the most here though is Jack Mountain, because when my granddad owned a strip of land out in Highland County, and so we used to go out there all the time growing up camping and stuff, and but driving there, it's, I don't know, like was about an hour and a half drive or something like that, and you had to cross Jack Mountain to get there. And when you're going up Jack Mountain, like the roads get like really twisty, turny, or twisty and turny, like woo woo woo. And us kids are oh, there goes the wash or the dishwasher. Us kids are sitting in the back of my dad's van. There's no seat belts or nothing back there. They're going around the mountains. Can't really see out the side to know what's going on out there, But we're in the back of the van, like bouncing around like fucking pinballs or ping pong balls or something off the back of the van, like boom, 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 boom. And, I remember that shit with fondness now, but back then it was, it was kind of scary. It was kind of scary. Uh, but yeah, those are, all of my recommended things in Virginia are all mountain related. Up around the Appalachia, because it's some beautiful country out there. As a matter of fact, well, I guess technically it's us and Carolina and part of Tennessee, I think, but we're where bluegrass comes from, because our old Irish ancestors up in the mountains playing the banjo, and I always hear people joke about, that thing where if you're floating down the river and you hear somebody picking a banjo, turn around, get out of there. And that's not true, because most of the motherfuckers sitting out there playing the banjo, as long as you don't try to sneak up on a motherfucker, You come over there, they'll hand you a set of spoons or something, and sit there and jam out. But to be fair, it might work a little bit different in Tennessee and Carolina because the culture's different, obviously. But around here, banjo players are your friend. Banjo players is your friends, baby. That's the first thing. As a matter of fact, God damn it, Barb. The first thing I think of if I hear somebody playing a banjo is my homeboy Kutch. Like, here's somebody playing a banjo. Oh shit, is that Kutch? Hound Dog Hill is in the house, and the Nuggets 3, or the 3-piece Nuggets. I have thought about actually leaving the valley, in spite of the beauty around here. The problem is just that, I'd like to get out and see more. Not to say that I haven't seen more, because I've been I've been all the way up to Michigan and all the way down to Florida. And as far west, if you can call it west, as Alabama. But, I'd really like to see more and actually try living in another spot, but all my family's here, and, I'm not going to make it away from my family. But culturally speaking, this area is not a good fit for me at all. I really think I belong, culturally speaking, probably somewhere out in California, maybe San Fran, something. Obviously, I've never been there, but I assume that I would probably get along well around the San Fran area. If I could afford it, that is. Oh, shit. You tell him, Chair. Yo, where is my little dude? I'm sorry. I get on the live stream and my little pea runs and hides. That's kind of rude, little dude. But and argumentative. People around here are argumentative. I'm guilty of it sometimes myself too. But I at least try. But like these motherfuckers around here are one of our local news stations, WHSV. I follow their Facebook page, and I have sat and watched these fucking people get worked up in a tizzy over, was it Kellogg's, that was offering a box of cereal that was like 4 different types of cereal in one box in different bags that you could choose to mix together, and kind of like a suicide soda but cereal. And Jesus Christ, man, people were losing their fucking minds over that shit. I'm like, Jesus, baby, just go jerk off, take a nap, and eat a bowl of Fruit Loops. You'll be all right in the morning, I promise. But that's the valley for you. I expect that's probably true of anywhere, is that you take the good with the bad. But the culture around here is some kind of special, though. Yabba dabba. Well, actually, yabba fly. Yabba flabba. Whatever, but I But yeah, I mean, to be fair, though, culturally, Virginia is a lot different depending on where you are in Virginia, because like Northern Virginia is a hell of a lot more progressive than where I'm at, and so is Richmond to a degree, and Virginia Beach, but Virginia Beach and Richmond both. What you really got to worry about is the crime. Um, you know, as some shit goes down in both Virginia Beach and Richmond. Um, but around here, there's crime, but not like the way that it's historically been in Richmond and Virginia Beach. Charlottesville, Charlottesville used to have a lot of crime, but was also, a lot of cool stuff going on. Like back in the day, was it the 90s, I guess, that the Trax Club was open. And as a matter of fact, they had Dave Matthews got his start at Trax in Charlottesville. Like, they used to be the house band over in Charlottesville. And every Tuesday night, it would be the Dave Matthews Band, way back when they still had the keyboard player and shit. And there'd be like 5 people in the crowd. But they would always bring the house down, and always put on a hell of a show. And more and more people started hearing about it and, hearing it, coming to hear it for themselves and everything. And, they got to be pretty big, and they stopped doing the house shows, but they were still something of a local band, and kept coming back to Trax to play shows. And but now they were popular enough that they could have a special night for the Dave Matthews Band. And they did that first album, was it Remember Two Things, and with the like trippy like stare at cover, like you stare at it long enough and you're supposed to see some shit. And it was a really great album. But then when they released that second album, Under the Table and Dreaming, and did the music video for What Would You Say, and it's like overnight it's like the whole world knows who Dave Matthews is all of a sudden. And like, holy shit. But anyway, I digress. That came out of Charlottesville. And there's been some other really, really great artists come through and out of Charlottesville, including Widespread Panic and Tim Reynolds and TR3. And Fish, I don't know where they started at, but they've been through Charlottesville like a lot. With balloons in the parking lot. If you know what I'm saying, balloons is in the parking lot. Yeah, it was. Charlottesville was a great scene back in the day, in spite of the crime. And then somewhere down the line, it just started. I don't know if it was these alt-whiteys or whatever that were starting to concentrate more into Charlottesville, but Charlottesville went to fucking hell in a handbasket. And then, I'm pretty sure you guys all saw it erupt. The eruption of the, what was that fucking rally called? The Right to Unite rally or whatever in Charlottesville, that dude ended up running over some girl and shit, and fuck those guys. But yeah, so Charlottesville ain't nothing of what it used to be. But the mountains are the coolest place to go. But if you want city shit, Richmond and Virginia Beach has got a lot going on. And Winchester too. I can't forget to mention Winchester. And Northern Virginia is just a lot more progressive. As a matter of fact, that's probably what I would do if I had the option of moving out of the valley is I'd just go to Northern Virginia. I mean, they foot the bill for the rest of the state anyway. Yes, I know Echo. I won't say her name because I'm nice, but I know that a shipment arrived. I gotta, let's see if I can actually pull it up onto the camera. Well, let me switch over here. A USB-C coupler, and I'm surprised that it worked. I am surprised that it worked. I didn't mention that because I didn't really think it was worth mentioning, but for some reason I mentioned it anyway. But yeah, if I could go anywhere, I don't know where I would go first. I don't know. Well, I mean, if I could go anywhere in the world, there's definitely some specific places I want to go. I want to go to Ireland, you know, and the thing with going to Ireland is more than just going to Ireland. Is just learning more about the Cassidy branch in my family tree, and the culture of that sub-segment or whatever of my family. I'm a dork. I think that would be really cool. But I'd have to take a cruise over there. I have to go by shipment because, well, no, I guess technically I'd have to go as a cargo because I'd have to go on a ship. But because I'm not getting in no planes. I am not getting in no planes. But I want to go. I want to see Ireland before I die. I want to see Jamaica too. Jamaica. But and I really want to see Iraq, but Iraq is not the place to go these days. Well, I mean, hasn't been for a long fucking time, but that's another place I want to go just because, I'm real into learning. I'm fascinated, I'll say, with the Sumerian culture, religion thing, like. Because the Sumerian religion stuff is just fucking insane. And I'd kind of like to get a selfie at the gates of Ishtar. Ishtar. However you pronounce that shit. Ishtar, Ishtar. Maybe catch a little dance with Pazuzu. Pazuzu! But yeah, in the U.S., I think California is probably one of the tops on my list. I mean, I don't know, but I've been told California knows how to party, yo. My doctor told me that. My doctor, Dre, he told me that. He said California knows how to party. They keep it rocking in the city of Compton. But honestly, I think my least favorite place that I've been, even though I mean I had fun down there, was Florida. Because Florida was it was cool. I mean, or it was, the beaches were nice and the people that I met anyway were nice. I didn't appreciate or at least I don't appreciate now, the sort of indoctrination bullshit. But that's a whole nother rave and a whole nother bottle of Molly or whatever they say. But fucking hot and sticky, baby. Take me down to Florida during the fucking dead of summer. It's like 120 degrees every day. Just hot and sticky. And That shit is miserable, baby. Have you ever seen that old commercial? Was it a bad a bad day in Florida is a good day anywhere else? Man, that is some bullshit. Because I've been to Florida during the summertime, and a bad day in Florida is a bad day in anywhere. A bad day in Florida would be considered a bad day in hell. That shit is fire, and not in the good way. All right, so we've been going here about we've been here about an hour and a half. So I guess I'm gonna roll on out. We're gonna plan one of these and like do some Xbox Game Pass or something. We should do one of those, or maybe set aside a special night and or a special day or something, and do some Xbox stuff. Oh yeah, that's something else. I'm still looking into finding and setting up an emulator on my Shield. On oh well, it's turned off. But well, let me on this channel right here. Well, you can't really see it because I'm in the way. But you know, on this thing, because I want to pull up some like old Mario Party or something on an emulator and wrong thing. And then you know, do some do some Mario Party on a live stream or something. And I would actually, I don't know if you could do those emulators online multiplayer or not. But the you know, I wouldn't be against doing some like online play of the I don't know what the fuck I'm doing over here. Oh, is that some spam shit right there? I guess there's a first time for everything. First time on my live stream, yo. I'm honored. I am honored to get your Pam. Or whatever. But yeah, so I'm not opposed to doing some like multiplayer stuff with you guys on here. And I'm also, in theory, could potentially bring somebody in for a multi-person stream, like through Facebook Messenger or something like that, and just like, put somebody over here and I'd be over here, and maybe put something in between right here, or do something like that. And also, I thought about the idea of like setting up a thing in VR chat or something. That a bunch of us can come and just go meet up in VR chat or something and fuck off. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas here, So, but yeah, so we got more stuff to come, baby. Stuff in the box, stuff about to be in the works. And I'm looking forward to making some more wrestling. Wait, this ain't wrestling. I'm making ready to make some more Stoney content, baby. So, yeah, I'll see you guys there. Cheers. Whew. All right. Later, guys. Later, Red. Thanks for your Pam. Later, dudes.